What is going on, guys? In this stock analysis and due diligence video, we are going to be going over the ticker symbol IDEX, which stands for Ideanomics. Now, there is a huge update since Ideanomics has just acquired Energica, which is a company that produces high performance electric motorbikes. So those superbikes that you see, those beautiful, incredibly quick superbikes, Ideanomics has acquired a company that produces the EV version of those. Now, this is absolutely huge. We're going to be talking about that along with the fact that Ideanomics is incredibly undervalued because of all the other acquisitions that it's completed and the potential of all those acquisitions under one banner of Ideanomics to simply grow and explode. And then finally, we're going to do a bit of stock analysis. So before we do that though, my name is the Cash Kreator and I want you guys to consider subscribing to this YouTube channel and giving me a follow on Twitter for more great stock picks right now. Also, the crypto world is absolutely booming right now, so if you are interested in crypto, check out the link in my description below for a link to Binance, and if you use that link you will be able to get free crypto shares. So let's get right into the video. What exactly is Energica? So first of all, it is a company that produces high performance electric motorcycles. These are produced in Italy's Motor Valley, okay? And Ideanomics acquired 20% of this company for 11 million euros. Now, this is a pretty good deal because 11 million is 18% of the market cap. So the market cap is currently 59.45 million, euros, as you can see on the Italian stock market. So here's the market cap, 59.45. That is the current market cap of Energica. And Ideanomics acquired a 20% stake for around 18.5% of the market cap. Obviously, that market cap doesn't mean that's the value of the company. It's just what investors are willing to pay. So you have to keep that in mind. But this is just a really crude example of why I think it is a good deal. Also, obviously, as you can see, Energica grew 15% today because of obviously the acquisition of Ideanomics. Previously, it was a bit of a red week. You know, if you go on the last 5 days, I don't know why that's not working, but it was a bit of a red week on the stock market. You know, there was a mini crash, so that's why the share price didn't go up too much. But now we're seeing a bit of a recovery. You know, the SPY S&P 500 index, that is increasing, everything is increasing. So now we are seeing some growth, and especially in the EV sector as well. NIO is up 15% again, Tesla's up again, and all, you know, general electric vehicle companies will tend to go up now, again, in my opinion. So obviously now this company has more exposure and it's under the Ideanomics banner. It's going to, you know, grow more and more, and that investment into this company is going to be seen as more and more of an incredible deal. So then let's carry on. As I said, the share price is here because it's traded on the Italian stock market. The share price is $2.67 of Energica. Their CEO is called Livia Sevolini, and she is dubbed the female Elon Musk. So I'm going to even Google that for you guys. As you can see here, meet the Italian motorcycle CEO dubbed the female Elon Musk. So she's obviously a really big name. She is, you know, someone who's trying to break the norm and trying to disrupt the market. Okay, guys, so let's go on some of the investor slides. These were released in January 2021, and as you can see, it describes what Energica are. That is one of their motorbikes. As you can see, they're very aesthetic, and I'm going to show you some of their specs later. But Energica are an Italian manufacturer of high-performance electric motorbikes. They were born in Modena, which is the Italian Motor Valley. And as you can see, they have is a spin-off of the CRP group, which has over 50 years experience in the high-tech industry of F1, motorsport, etc. And as discussed previously, they are on the AIM Italia market since 2016. Now, let's talk about the operations. They have a 32,000 square foot HQ, so that proves how legit they are, because that is pretty big. That is 2,972 square meters, which is basically 3 kilometers in square meter. So the square root of 3 is whatever, 1.7 something. So imagine 1.7 kilometers by 1.7 kilometers squared. Okay, that's a pretty big HQ. So that shows how legit they are. They're a real company with real sales, which we'll go through very soon. Now, they have a production capacity of 500 units per year. They have more than 50% people employed, so that is very good. Okay, and we're going to go on to the sales network next. So as you can see, there are over 70 dealers worldwide, and that the dealers grew over 70% during 2020. And as you can see over here, this shows all the dealers. Okay, there's a lot in Europe, a bit in Asia, but the most important thing you see is that this area of China, like China and the India, especially Thailand, Malaysia, there's nothing in these countries. And if I go and show you guys this article here, the fastest growing regions is Asia for high performance electric motorcycles. So if you see over here, this just shows how booming the industry is. There is a CAGR of 39%. So the growth year on year is going to continue to be great. There has been incremental growth in this market, and if I just read this out to you, as you can see, the high performance electric motorcycle market has the potential to grow by 28,123 units during 2024. So this is perfectly timed acquisition for IDEX. The market's growth momentum will accelerate through the forecast period because of the steady increase in year-over-year growth. And as you can see, for Energica, Asia is very untapped. It is one of the fastest growing regions along with Australia. And as you can see, if we go back on the dealerships, there is nothing over here in Australia. There is nothing in China, China, India, these kind of areas, Russia. So these are target areas. So when Energica expands dealerships to these countries, we will see more and more growth undoubtedly. Okay, guys, another thing in the R&D section that is very important, they already have patents. As you can see, VCU, supply unit, and EADS, there are already patents for Energica. So they have a unique product with patents, which is absolutely enormous. It's not just someone who's copying another company. They have actual patents that shows they are unique. Okay, and we'll go into what makes them unique later on. So also, as you can see, the people and sustainability section, why it's so important. We are looking to have a greener future. That is why EV cars are, and EV stocks have been going up over the last 6 months or so. We're trying to create a more sustainable future, and Tesla, NIO, all these stocks, they're all booming. CCIV recently before it dipped. Okay, guys. So again, it is an EV stock essentially, even though it's EV electric performance motorbikes, which is a smaller niche than EV cars. It is still pretty, damn big. Now, let's go into the financials. There was $3.2 million sales in 2019, which was 47% increase from 2018. And the first half of 2020, there was $2.2 million sales, which was a 23% increase versus the first half of 2019. So as you can see, in the first half of 2020, there was $3.7 million, which is equal to 165% of the total motorcycles in 2019. So as you can see, the market, as discussed in the previous page over here, it is getting bigger and bigger. This company is getting bigger and bigger too. There are more dealerships, more sales, more people looking to invest. And now that they are under the spotlight after IDEX's acquisition of 20% of the company, they're just going to continue to grow and see more sales, more eyes on the stock. And that is going to help IDEX as well, because an increase of growth of Energica is going to be an increase of growth of IDEX, simply because they own 20% of the company now. Okay, guys, so as you can see, here are some of the milestones. I'm not going to go through them with you. You guys can look at it yourselves if you want to. Okay, but here are some of the motorbikes. As you can see, they are pretty damn quick. 0 to 100 in 2.8 seconds. These two are 2.6, so they are very, very high performance, high acceleration, a lot of power, and they are electric. Okay, guys, so these are top class super sport electric motorcycles. They are state of the art, as you can see. And here is the sum of the patents. EBS, this is patented. Okay, the vehicle control unit is patented. So as you can see, battery, inverter, charger, motor, and controls constantly monitored and managed by VCU with 1.1 million total lines of code. This is completely developed by Energica, so that shows that they have an awesome team, R&D team, that can come up with this technology and patent it. Okay, guys, so these are just some of the features of the bike. You can read that yourselves if you want to. I'm not going to go into an extreme amount of detail. You guys can do that. But all I can say is the product looks phenomenal. The company is phenomenal. You know, the leadership team is phenomenal. Okay, guys. You know, so if you really want to read this, you guys can do that in your own time. But I'm just giving you guys a quick update on the company. As you can see, there are over 70 dealers and importers around the globe, and they are trying to, you know, increase this, you know, as we speak. You know, there's been new agreements signed with Hong Kong and Japan, but they're going to try and increase it. You know, as you can see, the China market entry strategy, there's a 3-year roadmap for this. Okay. And again, when that happens, you know, in the long term, that is again gonna be absolutely phenomenal, because the Chinese market, they have a huge population. There's a lot of interest in these products, in electric products, so this is going to be huge. Okay. Here are again electric versus traditional motorcycles, the sustainability impact. There's a lot of information in these investor slides, and I don't have time for you guys to actually go through the whole thing. You guys can do that in your own time. But as you can see, absolutely booming market, you know, 35% CAGR, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, guys, so there you have it. I will send a link in the description for this. So that's Energica. I've given you guys a quick update on that, and let's carry on with the video. As you know, Ideanomics acquired Wave, which is basically months ago they acquired it. It's a wireless charging system. So, you know, imagine a bus going over a charging pad, and then, you know, just driving over it, and then that bus automatically charges the electric bus. Okay, so that is one of IDEX's acquisitions. Others that are owned by IDEX, other businesses include Medici Motorworks, which is again a huge PR. When that eventually hits, you know, it will absolutely be huge. They are going to be producing 6 to 7 electric vehicles produced by Ideanomics. So again, these are going to be heavy trucks, buses, pickups. Okay, this is there is proof of this because Alf Poor, the CEO, discussed this in Ideanomics presentations. So this is just a ticking time bomb. When this happens, when IDEX announces this, the share price is going to go absolutely through the roof. Okay, that is other businesses owned by IDEX include Treeletrik, which they have 50% ownership of. They manufacture mopeds and motorbikes under the Treeletrik brand. King of Malaysia has also invested, and also this brand could see rejuvenation. It could see more growth as well, because, you know, IDEX is now partnered with Energica, so they can use some of, you know, potentially use some of the patented technologies for the Treeletrik brand, you know, and just improve that business too, because they're now business partners. You know, growth of IDEX is growth of Energica, and vice versa. Okay, guys, Timios again, they had over 60 million revenue in 2020. IDEX has 100% ownership of this, and it's basically solutions for real estate transactions. Now, what's important to see here is that in the next earnings report, IDEX only acquired this recently, so we won't see it in the next earning report. But the one after that, is very likely that we'll see revenues from Timios come into the next IDEX earnings report. So that would be, you know, really big, and that will show the true potential of Timios, and, you know, it would look great on the balance sheet. Okay, guys, and then another thing is Solectrac. IDEX has 22% ownership, and it's the first North American company to offer 100% battery-powered electric tractors. Another recent acquisition was they have 10% ownership of TM2, which is basically a commodities issuing and trading platform for technology metals such as lithium and other metals, which is the only trading platform of its kind. So as you can see, IDEX has a huge amount of acquisitions, and it has a huge amount of companies, you know, that are potentially multi-million-dollar companies under its belt. Okay, so if we go onto Webull and we look at the stock analysis now, as you can see, the current market cap is 1.23 billion, but you have to remember that for a share price of $3.31, you know, you are getting a huge amount of companies all in one. So you're not only getting, you know, Ideanomics, which is the company that, you know, obviously delivers EV vehicles, you know, and will be in future producing them under the Medici brand, but you're also getting all these different companies. You know, we just acquired Energica, we have Wave Charging, you know, which could interlink with Medici. You know, Medici EV buses could be charged by wave energy, etc. And you know, all these different brands, Solectrac, Treeletrik, they are all under one banner. So you're getting all these companies under one roof, with under one market cap of 1.23 billion. So that is a huge deal for you guys. And again, I do think, you know, back in, you know, early February, the share price was $5.5. You know, people were in anticipation of Medici Motorworks PR, and that didn't happen. So there was a bit of a slow bleed. And then recently, all the stocks, they went down, you know, this month because of, you know, the red market. It was a bit of a bearish market. There was a bit of a market correction, you know, and now things are starting to recover. NIO and Tesla are both up big today. Ideanomics is up big again, 17%, as you can see. So I think EVs will bounce back now, and I think it is a good time to get into Ideanomics if you haven't already. It is great value. You know, back in February, if you knew that you could have got Ideanomics at $3.3, you would have jumped at the opportunity, you know. So that is well over 50% gains from now to $5.5. And do I think we will reach that again? Most definitely. You know, when we get the Medici Motorworks PR, the share price of Ideanomics will be well over $5.5 in my opinion. Okay guys, so those are my thoughts on this stock. Thank you for watching. And again, this was also analyzed in the Brain Brigade Discord. So if you guys haven't joined this Discord, and if you're interested in it, let me know in the description. In this Discord, we break down different stocks every weekend and talk about them. So let me know if you are interested. So thank you for watching, guys. Take care. This is the Cash Kreator signing off. Peace out.